I'm back. So I'm back, and I'm going to fix everything that I did wrong here. So now let's go. I can. Everything is not lost. Not everything is lost. Look at this. So I can reuse everything that I did here for the hips. No duplicate nodes. Pluck, 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 pluck. Put it here. Put it here. Put it here, and connect. Start connecting. Black, black. And this in the middle. Yes, 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 yes. And this hip should have a 20. Yeah, 20 size. I'll make this like this. Awesome, awesome. A little bit more bigger in this side. Yes, awesome, amazing. Now the legs. Now the legs. Now this time I'm not making the same mistake. The same mistake again. Okay, let's go here. Think, 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 think. Get out of here, bullshit. This is the character. It's looking beautiful. It's looking beautiful, but I just have to fix that thing on the legs. I just have to fix that. I just have to fix that. I just have to fix that. Okay, let's go again. Upper leg. Lower leg. Lower leg. And the thing on the pants. Awesome. Lower leg. Get out of here. Awesome. This drawing is just a reference. This goes like this. This goes like this. Like this. Back, back. Like this. Here. Pook. Pook. And then these have a hierarchy, which I'm going to put this like this here. This connects here. Awesome. Now, ref again. If I put my joint here, this is where my leg ends. Will this be in the middle? No. This is the joint here. So the middle will be around here, like where the knee is connected. Here and here. So let's double check that. Something like here. No. So I'll go like this. Now the middle is in here. That's everything that I need. Awesome. Where I'm drawing this? No. Yeah. Upper leg, upper leg. Now you reduce your opacity immediately. Thank you very much. Then I'll come here. The color, the leg is 20, right? It's 20, it's 20, it's 20, it's 20. It's 20. Okay. Now this should be connecting here in the middle, like here, like this. Small, small, small. Not too small. Something like this. Maybe. And this should be here. So this should be something like this. Is this line that I did here even 20 points? No! Almost. I made the same mistake again. I almost made the same mistake. Whoa. Think. So this line should be a little bit more like, and you know what's the main issue is that on the character design that I did, I never cleaned those things. So I never cleaned those character designs because I was like, no, let's cut corners, let's do that, and the rigging presses, and that's one of the things that could happen by not cleaning the design, those mistakes on the lines. But now I learned the hard way. So let's continue. Okay, so this will actually be something like this. Awesome. This one should be something like this awesome, and the middle around here, and this one should be something around here. Awesome. Now I will cut all of this, make this straight, and then move this down, down, down. Awesome. And then I'll grab this, put here in the upper, this here, and then I'll make this smaller to track the center, and then I'll put this here also in the center. Then I'll grab this and put this all the way here. Tuck, 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 tuck. Awesome. And grab this and put, get out of your heap for a second. Grab all of this. And move the pivot point here at the center. Awesome. Now there you go. Upper leg. This, I'll grab this part, move it here, this part, move it here, cut, 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 get rid of this, get rid of this. Select everything, merge, delete the extra points that I don't need, black, black, black. Now I'll go to the lower leg and do the same. Move this like this and move this like this, back, back, back. And then I'll come grab all of this like this here, back, 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 back. Amazing. Get rid of this. Then I'll come here in the colors. And of course I drew all of this on the overlay, so I'll put it here in the line art, and then I'll put the colors here. Grab this on the overlay, grab this and put the colors here. Amazing, amazing. Let's check if this is working. Clean. Now I need all of this system back here again. What a mess, what a mess. Don't work like this, never. Oop, poop. Awesome. So the ref, I don't need it anymore. Turn on this. Make more space, make more space. These more like here. These are around here. I'll grab this tool and just get rid of everything. Connect. Connect. Yeah, the thing on the pants, I only need a cutter here in reverse. Connect. 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 This outer patch goes there, that outer patch goes there. Let's check if it's working. Amazing. Render view. Ah, by a tiny bit. No, I don't care. So the thing on the pants, this thing will be revealed by the color art and will be in the middle between all of this, and the thing on the pants, I can actually copy and paste this thing from the pants here. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay, I have to connect this thing maybe to be able to select. So I'll grab this track and copy paste here. Okay. Awesome. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Okay, so the hips. What is this thing that I did here? The line art of the hips will be cut by the outer patch of the upper leg. Exactly. Okay, it's not as clean as the first time, but it's there. Now, I'll start adding the formers on all of these parts, and then I will start tricking things around. So display 2, book. Why is this super dark? Ah, I'm in the render view. Huh? Book, deformation. And then I'll start adding here points. Back. Points, points, points. More points here. More points here. Pop. And then poop. Awesome. Awesome. Here I change from apply to parent peg, then I'll come here. Ah, there you go. Parented peg, parented peg, parented peg. I'll create a deformation chain here. And then I'll start adding things here like this. Then 3 points here so I can curve this line. All good, all good. There you go. There you go, back. Awesome. Now that I have that, the thing on the pants also needs a deformer. Back. So I'll add how many points? Let's add 3 points on top and the bottom. There you go. 2 here, 2 here. At the bottom I don't need 2. I just need on the top. So pack, 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 pack. Parented pig. Get out of here. So I can actually get this. Nice. Awesome. It's not that perfect, but I don't need it to be perfect anymore. There you go. Another thing that I will need here is a crotch line. So now that I have that leg, I need the shoe also. I need the shoe. So the hips center line, I need the crotch line. And the crotch line will be behind this hips thing and also inside. No, not inside. No, this will overlap everything. So this is something that I will add here. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. I'll create a line. Then I'll create a black line here. 20, 20. And then I will taper this line towards the sides. Think. Something like this. And something like this. And these actually should only be on the top part. So no, 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 no. Let's go again. So just towards here. Up. It'll be something like that. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. And then this line should be in front actually of everything. Do I need to mask this? Not. I don't think I need to mask this. I have to make this smaller. Can I make this smaller? Smaller? Like thinner? Up, 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 something like that. Something like that. There you go. Maybe. Then I'll put the center point here. Back. So I have this crotch line that will help me to create the flow also on the pieces. Now this crotch line, actually, I need these to have a mask behind this. Something like this that will cut the jean part of the pants. These two center lines there. So I'll color this with this. I'll not put extra points. I want to move faster here, and this will have a line art which is going to be shown on the camera view, and then we have an underlay layer which is going to be hidden, and also this is good. The underlay is going to cut this jean. So I'll put this here and this line here. Awesome. It works. Pop, 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 pop. Now I have my hips here. I have my hips here. Insert backdrop. Okay, all of you, get out of here. Ref, get out of here. And the hips. Here we can put let's put a purple. Now I have a purple next to this. Let's put a pink. Awesome. Now this is the leg, and I have to wrap all the leg. Make this a group. Put a peg on top of this. Create a composite here. This leg is cutting what? The hips. Oh, okay. So I have leg G, leg group, and this is leg. This is leg MP. MP will be right. Yeah, leg MP, and then so actually, wait, this controls all the leg already, right? So let's double check that. Yes, so this will be like legs MP. I don't need another on top of this one, leg MP. And now I'll go nodes, clone selected nodes. I will make another composite to connect this thing that is cutting that other part over there. I'll connect this thing here, create another peg, and flip, move more, this, perfect. And then here, I'm going to create a static transformation, connect this here, bake, and delete this. Awesome. I forget to create the one piece of the leg, so let's do that. I will grab this upper leg, node, sync layer with the lower leg. Lower leg, where are you? Oh, okay. Lower leg, sync. So I can actually find it easily. Node, sync layer with, where's the sync? There you go, hot, not see you. And now I'm going to duplicate this, so I keep the same drawing there. I'm going to my lower leg. I'll copy everything from here to here. I'll go to my line art, remove all of these things, merge everything together here, back, go to my lower leg. Oh no, I don't have anything here. So this color here is already there. Let's look at this. Amazing. Now I also have to make this to be revealed only on the color art of this thing too. Let's see if it's working. So the thing on the pants should be revealed on the color art of both of this only. Yeah, why it's not working? Oh, because it's in front of everything over here. Now there you are. Will that make an issue when I go back to the 2 points legs? Like, let's look at that. Yep. So thinking here. Maybe I can just take this and pull this on top. No. So I can make this reveal inside of the color art, but also to be cutted by the line art of the opera. Yes. And if I go back to the other one, it will screw up this. Yes. So I can also make this to be cutted by the line art of this. Amazing. So I can keep that thing on top every time. Yeah, amazing. Solved. Yes. Now let's add the 2-point deformers here. Boop, 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 boop. Awesome. Amazing. Now Now this thing on the pants is connected here. So if I add a kinematic output here, that will break. Now I will leave that thing to be animated individually if you want, if someone wants to use that leg. Either ways, I'm going to put. Either ways, I'm going to grab these and leave the option there available for to change this to here. So kinematic output. I'll put this here, and then I will add insert backdrop, and I'll put like pa, 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 connect thing pants with 1 point deformer only if needed. Smiley face. Awesome. Oh, this pivot point should be here. Does this have the parented peg? Yes. Lower leg, lower leg. Amazing. Let's check if this actually works. Yeah, it works. And I don't know why I feel like for the legs I'll use this more than the other one. Most probably. And also I think I'll also need another deformer which have to have 3 points. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see how this works to get to these shapes. See, but the thing is that this thing should be straight at here, so something like this, but I like to keep the flow from here to here. So I can add another cutter. Can I put a composite here? Yeah, I can put a composite here. So but I cannot attach this to a composite. I don't know why always the two pieces leg is the most convenient for everything, but it takes the most more time. So let's go back to the two pieces one. Yeah, because the two pieces I can trick exactly. Yeah, the two pieces is always the best. Well, not always, but for this one is the best approach. So I'll keep this connected with here, awesome, and let's add the shoes. So before actually cloning and cloning everything what I did here, first I needed to add the shoe. So let's add the shoe. Awesome, close. Now attach the shoe right here. This will be also attached to the lower leg. I'll put a red backdrop. And now I'll look at the shoe design that I did on the model sheet, and I'll see if I need to simplify it because we need a lot of drawings for the shoes on different perspectives. So it's fairly simple as I can see. So two properties 25, no 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, okay. And then I'll go, let's go with a rectangle. 25, I'll connect this with this, and then actually I like that shape. Wait, no. So it's I can have an S curve here at the top, and I can have a straight line at the bottom, and I can have that like open like that, or a little bit more close like that. Awesome. And then I'll bring all of this a little bit down. Amazing. Then I will add a thinner line here. I will put like a 8, even thinner. So I'll have a 5-point line for this part. Another line here. There's going to be also 5. Yeah, that's it. No more, no more, not much more details. And the Converse, these Converse will be black color. I think I thought about having a red, but actually black will keep everything super dark. And maybe the same white of the of the eyes. Yeah, amazing. It works. Maybe the white part is too big. Yep, something like that. So I can come here, erase everything. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? There you go. Awesome. Okay, so now I can duplicate all of this properly, clone this properly. So I have this pants. If I select this, okay, the pivot point of this around here is okay. Should I put deformers on this? Why not? Let's put a deformation chain. So in the future, if I actually need to put any deformers, I can do so. Maybe for some smear frames or some smear frames or something like that. Now, so in order to avoid breaking the lines in the middle, I'll add a weighted deformer. Weighted deformer. So this is something like how is that this thing is connected? Something like this. No, something like this. Nope. Something like this. No. How is it the way the deformer works? So here. Sorry. Here. Or maybe the deformer goes here and then connects there. There you go. That's the way. What if I connect it here? No, just like that. It's here. So it preserves a bit better all the lines of the shoes without destroying it. A little bit. If I don't need it, I'll just take it out of it. Shoes parented pick also. Let me take it out of it. Let's see the comparison. Ah. Let's see both. It's working better without this, but I'll keep it there. Okay, go back. Awesome. The shoes is there. Now let's clone this thing again. Nodes, clone selected nodes, drawing only. Poop. Awesome. Amazing. Should I add? Maybe a line here? Like the Vans, maybe are not Converse, but the Vans. Nah. Maybe should I add a point here? Too distracting. Maybe if I made that a bit smaller, something like oval. A bit distracting. What if I do something like this here and I color this part? I'll keep it like that. Awesome. Now, That's the front view. Let's work on the 3/4 view. Let's work on the 3/4 view. So you, Ramon, come here. Like. Now let's see if I can break this rig and get two different poses. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. Okay, all of these notes that I did here. Okay. All of these notes that I wrote here. Where are you? You get out of here. Awesome. I can actually take them out of this room. Notes, draw over, color arts, update, Ramon. Okay. Let's call this model. Shit. Awesome. Now, the 3/4 view. Mark frame red, and here mark frame orange. Let's turn this dude. I'll press these just to keep the same drawing substitutions. Okay. Think. This dude goes like this. And the neck starts rotating like that. Huh? I don't have a peg for the head only. See. Those are the things that I can fix at this point. So this peg here will be for the neck and the head. And this peg here will be for this line is too thick. No, I think it's okay. It's 20, right? Yeah. The thing is, like, I'm having this thick line here, which actually should be thinner because it's a line that is inside of the body. But how can I do that without? Interesting. I'll find out a solution for that later. Awesome. Let's go to the 3/4. Oh. Here. Something like this. Tack. This ear goes all the way behind this port. The cheek goes like here. This goes like this. This nose goes like this, and I actually have to draw a new. I don't have a group for the eyes. Look at that. Skull. Where are the eyes? Ear, hair. Where are the eyes? Huh? Face. Eyes. And glasses. So I can move the eyes, but I need another MP for the glasses. Eye and eyes and glasses. MP. And this will share the same properties that I have here. Awesome. And then I can grab all of this and move. As I mentioned, I never cleaned the model sheet, so I can see some issues, but I'm fixing those issues right now. Interesting. I need a deformer on this cutter. Parented backpack. So my deformation will be something like this, simple, and something like this, and something like here. I hope this doesn't make this corner rounded. Let's see. Fuck. It made it rounded, but yeah, it's not It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I also need mark frame orange. I need a visual peg to select this. Otherwise, it'll be super hard, and then the emitter will have to come here. Hair cutter VP. So I can do something like this and connect this here and put a visibility node so it's not visible on the render view, like this. And then come here to my handles thing. I'll create a triangle, puck, and color this so the mirrors know that this is the thing that they have to select. Oh wait, oh wait, soft render, not here. Huh? Why I cannot see? Oh, so this should be outside because it's being cutted by the head. So, puck. What? Why are you not showing? Come on, come on, come on. Ah, this is inverse like this. Eh? Oh yeah, makes sense. I was getting scared. Nah, you see how it turns. Get out of here, deformation. I'll find a solution to all of your mess that you're making on my rigs. So this side goes away. This side part goes away. This triangular thing goes a little bit like that then. This thing it starts getting wider like that. So if I turn this, awesome. I'm always flipping, 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 just to make sure everything makes sense. Now the yaw needs a deformer, display 2 here, display 2, and then I'll create here a deformer. Pack. I'll create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh, 6. It already stopped raining. There you go. Oop. Amazing. Awesome. Parented peg. No! I deleted. Awesome. There you go. Pack, 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 pack. I'll just make sure that I'm keyframing everything without before I start deforming this. It's working, it's working, it's working. The neck move this way. And it's connected here like this. This connects like this. This goes all the way like this. Now this line here of the jaw starts getting cut by this neck. So wow, here comes a tricky thing. I have to create a new drawing of the neck that I have to change that neck drawing when the character goes to record view, and that neck drawing will have in one of the art layers a thing that will cut the jaw of the of the the jaw. I have to cut the jaw. That's crazy. So no worries, we can do that. That's nice. This line gets hidden there. Amazing. This line goes like this. Tuck. This line goes. This line. This thing goes a bit here. Larger. Why cannot select each eye? Oh shoot. I need here an eye master pick. IMP. Awesome. And this IMP will be there exactly where the eye is. So I'm copying all the properties here and here. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Awesome. That's the eye, and then I can just delete this node, clone selected, poop, 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 paste it here, and then keyframe everything again, poop, poop, poop. And then I can make this eye a little bit more rounded, and inside of this shape also the glasses should be on front of the eyes, and the nose should be in front of the glasses. Nice. What else? Let's create a new drawing layer here for the mouth. Like, let's get rid of this, and this, and create this other drawing here like this. Color black. Awesome. Maybe I can make this thinner. Yep. And I can extend this a bit just in case. No. Awesome. There you go. That's the mouth. And then the nose will be something like this. And then I also start doing something like here, like this. Wait. Something like this. And I come here, and instead of having rounded, I put mid. There you go. Awesome. And then I'm having this color of the skin. It's not looking quite right. So I'll trace exactly like the demolish it, which is something like this. Amazing. Awesome. Color here. Good. What else? Okay, this part of the neck also starts having this shape. And this starts having this shape here. And the eyebrow also comes a bit like this. I'm trying to find a good silhouette for every like I'm trying to achieve a good silhouette on every view of the character. There you go. So the body starts going like this. Boom, boom, boom. Now I'm using the 200% of my brain. to match everything with with the with the character design. Where's the neck? Where's the neck? Here's the neck. Awesome. A little bit of a curve here, just to show volume of the package of this tooth. Awesome. I can flip this. And now, let's do something. I can move this, and I can move this. And then I'll just have to follow the rhythm of the things. I'm tracing on top of the design of the character. And then I'll flip back to make sure that I'm keeping the volumes. Otherwise, if someone received this three-quarter pose, if another animator that helps me in the project received this three-quarter pose, and because I didn't flip and I didn't check the volume, I messed up on this stage, then if there is a pose which is only required to have the custom three-quarter pose from the model sheet, it will look off compared to the other scenes because I didn't put the time to make sure that the volumes are there. And the only thing that I have to do to that is to flip, and maybe also doing some draw overs, which I'll not do it right now. There you go. And then I can extend this to put this here. And then this comes like this. Awesome. Maybe this a little bit wider here. Let's look. Yeah, it's like, so I was even making it even bigger, so not that much. There you go. Flip again. Let me turn off the model sheet. Let's flip. I will go again to the upper body to fix all of the things that I have to turn, and I still have to turn. See, the same issue that I have here with the bottom of the t-shirt, I'm having here in the bottom of the blue jeans, which all the lines in the inside should be thinner, so that's something that I will fix later. And find out how to fix that later. So, mold it again. Let me see something, how is that? Yeah, is a Z-curve here in all of this part. Oh, I didn't put a deformer on the hips? Wow. So I'll come here, display too. And put a deformer here, puck. There you go. One here, 3 on the sides to create these one line shapes. Here at the bottom I only need 2. Here 3. And here I close. Holding Alt, I close it. No! Here I close. Come on. Black. There you go. Amazing. Is parented pick. Awesome. I mark a frame here so I don't lose what I have. And I'll try to create this C shape all the way from the body. Wait, I have to move the deformer twice because that I duplicate this thing. Yes, wow, no, so I have to fix that because I don't want to have to move this twice. So the stores that I created here, I'll disconnect it from now, and then I'll find a way of, with this overlay here, just only using that overlay there. So I think I don't need that extra body. I can just take this and attach this to the front. Think. Maybe I can bring this forward. No, okay, I'll fix that later. Because I don't want to move twice the body. Maybe the solution will be, instead of cloning drawings only, I can clone also animation. So I move both at the same time. Yep, that sounds like a solution. Let's see. Torso, notes, clone, drawings, and timing. If I disconnect this and I connect this here, and if I move the deformers, no, la concha su madre. Okay, I'll find out how to do that later. I'll put a time after just fixing after posing all of this and finishing the rig. After that, I'll put a time just fixing all of those things. Yep, so this goes more rounded like this. Awesome. Boom, 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 boom. So this line should be around here. Awesome. This also should be creating this rhythm here. Puck, puck. There you go. Amazing. Now this arm, I can just do something like this. I don't care about the twinning, to be honest. I don't rely on the twinning well when animating, and I don't need, and I also don't. Well, it's because in the short film I don't actually need this character to twin from each view to each view, so I just need each pose, and then I will break each pose to get and to achieve the animation that I want. There you go. Something like that. Now this arm. Goes like this. Extend it a bit more, like, okay, this goes like here like this. And this shoulder continues the flow from here all the way to here. I'm eyeballing right now on top of the design, but then I will turn on the render view and be super precise with what I'm doing. Then maybe if I take this and I copy all of this here, I don't have to pose this like again. Yeah, amazing. That's the advantage of cloning the parts of the body. I don't have to rework on this and post this again, because I can copy exactly what I did on the other part. Okay, nice. That's good. That's good. Let's turn off this. Let's turn on the render view. What happened here? There you go. Okay. I'll fix the mess that is happening here, and then I will make another video with the final touches of the rig, posting the other views, and doing some custom poses from the animatic, and then just troubleshooting everything that I've been having issues with, like the yaw. That's the main thing. Okay, I need to clean this a bit more. So I have to figure out what is the thing here that is causing these issues. Is the arm? Is the shoulder? Is the torso? Come on. How can I solve that mess there? Fuck. Not bad. I still have to fix all of that thing. There you go. Almost. I'm massaging the deformers. I'll have some closer. Yeah, it's okay. There you go. Of course, this arm, I can create a new one like this, but get rid of the nails and create a new drawing like this. Now the palm, the knuckles are lower than this part of the palm, right? So, of course, this is a cartoon, but something was not quite right here. So I'm just making this a little bit higher for this. So I can actually put this line here. There you go. Can even put this on the overlay layer, and then we're going to the hand, and then I create an overlay layer. I always add an overlay layers on the hand to create overlapping lines. That's something I sometimes forget. But I will connect this and plug it here. Awesome. Now I have to do the same on the other one. I think. Oh no. Oh yeah, I have to do the same on the other one. So I'll grab all of this, bring the colors back to here. Okay. There you go. I'll have to clean the hand also later. Yeah, I'll clean that hand later. But that's how I go and pose this character. Wait, I'm losing some volumes in the head. So yeah, that's how I go with the rigging process of this character. And then I'll just continue, pose the other views, keep finding all the issues on the rig to have a super solid character to work with for the animation process. See the crotch line, how it moves? And the thick line in the outside. Amazing. And I have to fix all of those things. Well, I'll figure it out and I will do it soon. So I hope this video helps and bye.